Thanks for having me.
Oh, we're so glad you're here. And of course, you've been listening to our conversation, so you kind of have an idea of what we're talking about here. And now these guys are going to be quiet for just a few minutes while we hear from you, Travis. And first of all, who are you and how did you get here?
So I'm Travis Chen. I'm the president of IASCA. Howard and Robert had asked me to join them in this kicker event. So gladly, I was like, sure, definitely count us in.
Excellent. Now, what does IASCA stand for?
IASCA stands for the International Auto Sale and Challenge Association. It was started it started in 1988 as NACA, started by a few manufacturer representatives. It was mainly made to be a promotional tool for the car audio industry.
Okay.
And then 1989, it became the International Auto Sound Challenge Association. And then it passed through hands, went to Paul Papadakis after a few years. And then in 2019, I had acquired it towards the end of the year.
So you are now the owner and president of IASCA. And now is this your full-time job or you have a day job as well?
I have a daytime job.
So you do this for the love of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Well, it definitely makes a difference when you've got gentlemen who are passionate enough to set aside the rest of their lives to do something like this. And clearly you're part of that club, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah, it's been fun. You know, some of our events have masked with it, and I get to spend time with Howard and Robert. So it's fun because we have this small community going on, and hopefully we can get it to grow.
Now it's interesting that Mask and IASCA, which are, really you guys are sort of competing sanctioning bodies, but you work together. How does that work?
I wouldn't necessarily say that we're competing against each other. We're just another offering.
Okay.
Mask focuses on SQ. IASCA focuses on both SQ and SPL.
Okay.
So there's so there's differences. We've got different track lists. We have a little bit different scoring mechanism. So it's a little different here and there.
A guy that competes in Mask and IASCA, he may be the best at Mask, but not the best in IASCA. Is that possible?
Yes.
It is possible, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of rare, but it is possible, yeah. At least from say a top three, kind of thing, yeah. They're usually the same across. But
so the cars that are going to be here at Kicker, they're going to be mostly competing in both formats?
Yes.
Right?
I believe almost all of them are competing in both.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how many cars do we have? Do we know how many cars we have coming?
We have, so there's 20 for the money round, which is full, that you mentioned earlier. And we currently have 25 or 26 for the regular Mask. And wow. I think IASCA is right around that same number.
Yep, we're right about the same.